That's the 5%. Tell me the 5%.
The 5% is Meepo.
No. Start.
Oof. This is a uphill journey for
Okay, that's a pretty good concept. In that case, you said Naga is relatively unanswered, but will the Lina be able to help deal with that pressure a bit, especially if they manage to get an early lane win against Iran?
Been Aether Lens into, you go Arcane Boots, Aether Lens, then Boots of Travel, and then Ags. And you just kind of play to burst people off the Ags.
Jump in, going for a second kill here. Celery's actually going to turn around with a blood grenade, not afraid, trying to help Duraccio get the kill on Amar, and they definitely have it. Amar won't be able to get the return kill on Celery.
Really nice. I think this spell's amazing. Carry players often skip it. So like they put the 1 point at least, and then they go nothing else. It makes me sad personally, because I know when I'm Timbersaw and this is what shows up, I'm sad.
Glimpse back, TA2000 is already undone a decent amount of damage. He'll turn around and get the bash onto Tofu, so they are probably going to get the double off of this with the dive and the fire spirit. That's a double kill for Kiori.
Really nice go, and you know, very lucky bash there with level 2 now.
Yeah, that was a bit of luck, but also a bit of misread, glimpsing him back in the first place. They definitely thought they were going to be able to take him down faster than they could. Duraccio is going to be in some trouble as he gets maybe a little bit tad.
Or level 4 forever. They just can't play the game.
AUI 2000 vintage, just forever level 4.
It always feels bad. Noob gets a nice stun on mid.
Yeah, he just turns around and kills Tofu straight up. He's like, no, you're going to gank me, you're going to pay for it. Now, Noob is certainly going to die for this, but hey, he goes down with his head held high.
Yeah, really good body block. But
loves that.
Yeah, they also, this move that they're doing right now is really, really popular for gaming, where Quinn always goes to the enemy tri-camp and tries to steal their camps, kind of gank the off lane, secure a safe lane.
Oh, nice flame break midway through Amar's attempt to get a blast off, but looks like they're going to get the kill on Quinn anyway, so it seems like Quest
is really easy. The Naga can just net, the Disruptor can glimpse, but it's one of those things where if you do the one that's wrong in the situation and then you die once or twice, you always feel like you made the mistake.
Sure, yeah.
So glimpse on mid.
Yeah, pretty easy kill on Omar as he's not really going to be able to do much besides get a blast off, throw some damage out. We saw Quinn also, again, this time invaded the other side of the jungle and cleared up some other stacks. So they are doing a good job of taking away what Quest was hoping to build up for some of their other heroes. I presume the Lina, who's going to show up and get the LSA onto Ace with the Laguna Blade, bring him down. If they have to, they'll use the Chronosphere, but it's really not necessary.
Same time bot though, they get a catch on Amar.
That is a massive kill, and Amar, he'll get the kill before he goes down. Once again, Quest, the cores, they get ganked, but they go down fighting and get a kill.
It's a really big kill because pressure, because they have a Doom. So they have Doom in the top lane just farming up his Midas. They have Naga just controlling all of bot. They're still holding their tower, so they kind of just get to hold the map in the same position.
Static Storm going to be put to use, but once again, Amar fighting back where he can. The damage is just a little bit too much. The glimpse back, no, the lifesteal he did it before he got glimpsed back. That's enough to live, and Noob will help them get the kill on Duraccio. They're going to prioritize him first, get Tofu. Now Noob is going to die to Quinn. He does successfully get that kill, but can he get out? A long Timber Chain, level 3. Time dilation on cooldown now, so another Timber Chain is going to be able to get him distance away, but he's going deeper into the Dire side, and he's now...
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He could chase any further. We've got these set of items. It feels very good, and we're just going to try and take over the game from there. What is that point for you?
It's probably somewhat related to Orchid out of Summon Naga. It's the Orchid and maybe the pipe timing on the Doom. They're going to get these timings where they feel really tanky and they feel like they can pick off heroes.
Well, there's a pick off right there. Quinn with his 2 supports, helping him out.
We have all the... to deal with these waves. They can't not deal with the waves, so they see a hero pushing a wave and they go kill that hero.
See that right? I think it was Noob going for early BKB. He's going to show up for this Chronosphere. The damage isn't going to be quite enough, but maybe the blast off will ensure it. Yeah, that is just enough. Right.
So it turns out to be a lot. And
in longer fights, that's a lot for these Dragon Slays and LSAs.
Especially now that the Dragon Slays have 4.5 second cooldown, it just churns out damage.
Omar keeps on pushing in this mid lane. It seems like just a general strategy from Quest that they're willing to give up Omar in exchange for, you know, pushing in mid, getting some golden experience. Guess constantly drawing attention here, but the attention is now on bottom lane. It glimpses back into the Static Storm and a quick kill. Amar will get the turnaround onto Tofu, but not a happy fight for Quest, at least not yet anyway. They're going to start backing away. And
you know, people always complain drafts like, oh, this team doesn't pick stuns. You know, they pick whatever. They pick Razor and stuff. So he ends up buying. You could just buy a stun.
yeah,
Why not?
counterpoint. AUI 2000, I'm pretty sure would be like, you know, Veil's a pretty good team fight item, you know? We saw him build that in
Use Veil on BKB targets and put spells on them.
True. And Lena's throwing out a lot of spells. And, well, Fury is going to have that Scythe of Bias slowed down just a tad bit here. Quinn dropping his item, picking it back up right before the Gala Nate stun. That was a close one. Shield Rune is going to be activated, and that is going to spoil this Chronosphere setup. Quinn aggressively going in. That Shield Rune's gone now. The time dilation is making things hell for him, but another Timber Chain up. Where's the rest of his team? Amar has chased back the entirety of Gaming Gladiators, and Quinn has been left alone on an island until Dyrachyo comes in to save the day. Bails him out, but do they want to keep this fight going? Amar is still running at Heroes in the back line. Now he's running at Quinn. Noob is going to be the target, though, and they'll finish him off with the physical damage. Amar now trapped inside the kinetic field. His aggression may now be his undoing, as his team cannot bail him out this far back.
Great fight from Quinn. Very, like, heads up free, and they're still going to get another catch with the Quinn.
One more, so 3 kills in exchange for a Doom.
Because the lane's always pushed in, so they always have to feel split. And a combination of this Chrono kind of being used for like a kill here or there and not being able to move.
His BKB is on cooldown. He doesn't have the LSA back, and he's going to be glimpsed. Ooh, that is a rough one. Back-to-back deaths for Noob now.
Is this the 95% that Brian talked about?
Yeah, maybe Brian was right.
When has
on timing? I mean, that's got to be like Roshan timing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have the best team to take Roshan, but when you have that many items all flowing in at once.
Top lane, Naga's going to get a catch. Heki's orchided up.
Easy pickoff.
Kill. They don't want to push lanes, and now they're just down 11,000 gold.
Would you say, like, would you regret the no boots of travel build on Lina off of this? As they do manage to get the Chronosphere, maybe this is the moment. He got him on the edge too, so Amar is putting damage onto Dyrachyo. They throw the Laguna Blade, none of it is enough. LSA, they hit it right before the song, and maybe it is enough. Dyrachyo does fall. 64 seconds dead for the carry. A big pickup for Quest right as things...
There's an opportunity for Quest to kind of keep pushing gaming out of this corner. You see Amar's trying to find Celery.
No, he blinks over to the side, but straight into the arms of Noob. So they'll get a second kill. And, wow, with this many heroes and this many spiders and that many pickoffs, Quest, maybe Roshan is theirs for the taking.
Roshan now 2-3 starting to go down. TA 2000 still trying to finish up his Lincolns, it looks like. He's about 300 gold off, so he'll just tell his team to give up the tier 3 and come back soon. And they smoke up, they want to get a fight.
Yeah, they're actually going to get a quick pick off onto Celery. That's very nice, but the song into the Static Storm could be here. Can Tofu reach that far? It looks like it. He's going to have a 3-man Static Storm. Chakram out. Quinn, they're going to try and land the damage, but TA2000 intercepts with the Chronosphere. That's going to help Lina survive through this one. Gets off his BKB, and now turns around. They have to just back away, though. Sadly, Gaming Gladiators are a bit too tanky for them to get any kills, but at least they don't lose their Lina. He's probably the best hero to try and push Gaming Gladiators away from these buildings.
Really nice on the backline too. Amar does get the jump on Disruptor, so no glimpse to kind of catch these heroes out at the end of the fight, but really nice song in the Static Storm. I thought it was going to be way worse than it was.
Amar's still going for more. He wants the dive back onto Celery. Nice use of Hurricane by Ace, and they're going to get the lasso on Amar. Try and hold him out during this BKB.
They just got
beautifully placed with a stun out from Amar. That is beautiful. Dyrachyo's almost dead. With his Aegis gone, he is dead for good in this fight. Perfect stuff. Ace using the Hurricane to get to the low ground. TA2000 was certain he had a kill there, but not quite. Still chasing for more, but I think Gaming Glad Kiori's doing. Oh, he has?
He's had his for a while, though.
Oh, I missed it.
He hasn't really been able to click it because he's been getting gone on the line. This is a really big kill. But
yeah, they get the pick off on the Phoenix.
No buyback.
So still no Supernova, still no Scythe. We really aren't being able to see the value.
Double dieback up supports.
Ooh, yeah. Wait, Ditto. This is the only way back into the game right now. They have to play for this one fight, even if it costs them all the buildings in their base. They're going to jump onto Noob here. Does manage to get him with the lasso, pull him way out of position here. Glimpsed back.
Amar's going to get a free kill.
Off. That is a big one. Tofu's dead. Now he does have the buyback, but
he can't get it in time
for the song.
Noob's going to be able to blink out, and maybe they have Chrono.
TA2000 looking for it, especially on Dyrachyo. The blast up. No, what? Dyrachyo managed to somehow get himself away from that one. He's still in the Chronosphere, but it's hard for this damage to follow up. Now they've got the Static Storm and a Doom placed on a TA2000. That's a lot of hate right now. Kaori tried to keep him alive with the Sun Ray, but it's not good enough. Those heroes are both dead with no buyback. Noob blinking away over to the side. Amar is going to work where he can, but can he handle this Naga Siren? Bit by bit, he's trying to work through that HP.
Nice
LSA, once again, a dodge from Dyrachyo with this illusions. And Quinn trying to chase after Noob where he can. Slowing him down. Looks like Quest may have to start backing away. Side blink in from the Doom into that LSA. Quinn's almost dead. Amar is going to town with this damage, man. He is tearing through these heroes, and Dyrachyo can't quite do the same. Amar chasing after Ace. Can he finish him off? One more hit. He needs it so badly. Ogre still totem. Still not enough. A blink away. Amar, is he going to find him in the trees? Oh, he finds him. Numbs him up. Gets that kill. Noob does end up falling, but Amar, does he reign supreme in this? He's going to bring out Quinn as well. The throne is dying during this entire fight.
Oh, it's going to die.
Save it. Amar back to the base now, but the throne is going to die. The creeps are
Oh, no.
I mean, it kind of struggles against Quap as well.
Oh no. It's not pointedly a bad idea.
You also chew through his health at some point with the shard, just with so much damage you output. A lot of magic damage as well, which is, you think is a little surprising, but you go Maelstrom, you go to Ags.
Heading under the blood right. First blood is going to be Celery's. And again, Dyrachyo has no problem living through the counter aggression from Amar.
And yeah, even in the lane, right, you have this sustain through Thirst. So you're not able to be kicked out as easily as do a lot of damage, but the supports aren't really protected by them because Gaming Gladiator is just so fast. They have Queen of Pain with blinking, they have this Pugnor that'll stop them, and so it's a question of whether the jug will go down.
Oh, not quite enough. Ace will be able to run him down thanks to the Scorched Earth, but they trade off of support for support, and also requiring all of Ace's mana usage as he was throwing out the Harpy Lightning constantly. So a little bit lucky there for Game. This hero looked good. They do play it sometimes a little bit slower. It seems to pay off. This hero isn't nearly as early game dependent as it used to be.
Yeah, I've even seen him sometimes go treads just so he can farm the jungle faster than early game. Try to stop the pressure, but
good pick off here from Tofu and Celery. An early link up by them in order to trigger the power runes. But yeah, he has no blink. He's going to be hit with that fifth sack of poison. Kiori instantly executes that.
It's under attack.
Ace will be fine. Yeah, that kill on Quinn is really big because now Noob is feeling like he has the advantage. He's got the treads finished. Gonna hit level 7, so he has the choice of either to rotate to these side lanes or just keep farming up. And Quinn's now gonna start falling a little behind.
At some point in time, going for the enemy wisdom rune is going to be some.
Try to prevent this point in the game where I've clicked all my buttons, guys. I hope it was good enough.
Yeah.
Which is why like a Timbersaw is such a good hero, right? He never stops clicking buttons unless he's ruptured.
Yeah, and he's going to be run down underneath his tower here. And Noob's TP rotation is...
So that's 200 gold that you just got from them. And it's now just a big question of how does Quest kind of move their heroes, and it's going to be TA2000 take the warp gate.
Dyrachyo TPing away, realizes he sees Omar coming in, so he cancels that TP, runs the other direction, gets away from the spin. Can he get out of this one, though? Cutting through the trees, TA2000. Omar, yeah, the Chakram, they've got him. They corral him in here now. They're in very deep, and they have the Rupture plus the Doom on Amar. Boy, that's a lot of hate. Even the other heroes immediately start targeting Amar.
They got him.
They got him. Jesus.
That's number 2 of the game.
And they will manage to get another one. That's going to be Omar. Cookie snapping him down from that telekinesis. And Ofu help there on the other side. They give both the kills to Quinn. So something to know for Gaming Gladiators, really trying to bump side lane heroes that I would say are pretty annoying to try and gank. The Juggernaut and the Timbersaw. So Gaming Gladiators, if the game does slow down, naturally they're going to try and make some sort of move, and they may not have enough firepower. This situation though, the support, Kiori is going to be blinked on. He'll get off some spells before he dies, so Quinn is going to die for this one. The Omni Slash as the Juggernaut comes back into lane. TA2000 gets active, now gets tossed onto Celery. The The branch will slow him down, and is that going to be enough? He doesn't quite get it, but the avalanche will clean him up in the end from Noob.
A little too aggressive. That's when a team starts getting a bigger advantage in the game.
Right. And that static advantage is now going to grow a lot because you have the Battle Fury done, right? For the Juggernaut. So even he's going to start clearing through some of these creeps more and more efficiently. Ace with his Hand of Midas is left a little squishy here to the full rotation of Quest. They make a big move, and it catches.
Simple math, right? You can do that.
I can. North America's taught me enough to do.
Just checking it. And, you know, half of that big red number, you just keep.
Nice toss back Omni Slash onto Ace. Another pickoff on this Doom, who is supposed to
move on from this. He's so low net worth, and it just feels so awkward as Queen of Pain to just be like, guys, I need to farm. If you want to fight, but you don't feel strong enough to fight, and you'll just never really hit this timing unless Quest overextend.
Fourth Century spawning Omar. Good pickoff for them to set up for this tower push.
Dire's middle tower.
They'll get the tier 1 as a result, which does push Dyrachyo close.
If he goes down, he randomly gets tiny comboed, or he gets like Timbersaw just uses every spell in him. It can be really hard for them to win these fights.
And that progression is super important when, you know, like, his later Aghanim Scepter is going to help out a lot. Lotus Orb will help protect Amar as he kind of charges forward. Noob is able to get the toss back onto Celery, and they quickly take him out with a Whirling Death. And they put damage back onto Noob, but it is kind of slow and pathetic. They're going to chase after him some more. Rupture, look at how much they're using, but that Juggernaut Ward is going to heal him up just fine. Noob is good.
Wynn felt so confident because of the shield room.
The way this is looking, it seems inevitable that we're going to get to a Juggernaut late game, which my traditional co-caster, Avery, would say that's a big GG right there. He loves Juggernaut late game. Do you feel the same?
I also love the Juggernaut late game. It's a large GG. I would say if you wanted to kill me. Ace going to go down in the top lane. Just a free pick. It's just so hard to stop. And they might even just go into Roche. Dire side.
Sure. I a lot away from Gaming Gladiators.
Yeah, this is the net worth advantage, Aegis. You know, you get the first one. It's mostly just to farm, and farm they will. 5K will be.
It's going to be even worse if Dyrachyo gets caught on the other side. Instantly has to use his BKB. He is zooming. Okay, that was not the disruption you wanted.
Radiant's bottom tower is under.
It's okay. Amar's getting the kill mid.
Yeah?
It could be worse. Yep.
No, he's not. You lied to us.
He's doomed.
He is now doomed, and Quinn is going to try and get this kill. The Avalanche covering it up a little bit. Oh, he stole Doom. Oh, that's going to be dangerous. Instantly puts it onto Quinn as soon as he blinks forward. Toss him into Noob for even further danger. Quinn's going to need some help off of this one. TA2000 going straight for the back line at the same time with the Omni Slash spin, killing off Celery. The heals, it's not going to be enough. That Doom just lasting far too long, and now turns that Nether Blast right back around onto Tofu, and he's going to finish him off in style. Look at Dyrachyo zooming around here. But
combo earlier in the game, it's still viable at this point in the game. You can kill anything.
Avalanche on 2. This is a nice setup. A toss back on Ace, instantly Omni Slash killed. And Dyrachyo is forced to use his BKB to TP out off of that Purge. And
Noob might go in.
Noob almost look, yeah, he's kind of looking like he.
I think Gaming Gladiators might need like a Lotus Orb at some point, trying to let the Bloodseeker actually exist in the fight and not get Omni Slash.
Yeah.
But they don't have the time. They're knocking on the door.
Rupture, but for what? You can't actually force them to move around. In fact, they are bringing you into Amar instead of the other way around.
It's so hard for him to take these fights, honestly. I don't see how Quinn really is going to be able to have much impact. It's on whether Bloodseeker actually is able to outdamage the game more.
Once again, going for Ace. Man, they are targeting Ace time and time again. It doesn't quite work out this way, in part because of Sonic Wave, but the Omni Slash will finish off Ace anyway. Dyrachyo, meanwhile, slowed down constantly by that Demonic Purge. This matchup looks exactly the way you were talking about it. Toss up in the air on Amar, ruining a Timber Chain, but that's okay.
Celery. Cliff.
Oh, yeah, that's a little area.
I've not in that little cliff before.
Out quite a bit. That Axe will help, but as you said, when you're behind, you can't get in there to kill the healing ward. It feels all kind of useless.
Next up, top lane.
Yep, Scythes, they blow them up very quickly. The Stolen Kisses being the finishing touch there. 19,000 net worth lead, and Quest BKB, and ultimately the initiation did not get what they wanted out of it. West are back up the full, almost got the toss, gets it now, toss him back in, alley-oop to his team. Durachu dies just like that, and the Doom gets stolen away.
Good. They loaded Sorb and Lincolnson during the Doom animation, so he doesn't get Doom, he reflects the Doom, and he just walks out of there.
Quest Esports bouncing back from a game one and truly flexing on Gaming Gladiators.
What?
Okay.
A more monkey king.
Casters. The fans, see, they want to throw it to the casters.
Yeah.
But
Buy your own goddamn region. I'm tired of giving you tangos all the time.
it's good, guys. You should do it in your pubs. You will win a lot more. And he does this consistently every game. After the bounty runs, he'll buy a salve, and it's so that he can trade really early, get the advantage, and then pop a salve. Doesn't really work when your support maybe goes down.
Found the strike. Lines it up. Gets the first blood. Duracio is going to try and slow him down. I think he might have this kill as long as he keeps the damage on him.
Dodge.
Oh, trickery. Dodges a little bit more, but he has that reflection coming out. Amar just got a little bit more off the stick. He just needs the one hit. No, he doesn't. He needed 2 hits.
To not be able to fight in an area. And besides that, it's not anything crazy.
Maybe a little bit more initiation. Just in general off the bound the strike. Quinn.
He might go down?
Very low. The swashbuckle does catch him. Noob winning the matchup against Quinn.
All right, Quinn is European.
Quinn, oh, he's European,
He's a European
now.
player. Too much time on the server.
Yeah, you're spending a lot of time on Reddit, huh? Blast off going to land onto Omar, but Amar is going to be the one in trouble here. Oh, man, he got off the boundless strike to finish off Duracio just in time. What a good trade-off. Like, they'll probably trade 1 for 2. Omar, maybe he gets the kill on Celery too. Oh, they trade 2 for 2 off of a support rotation. I mean, Tofu's going to be super happy with his levels, but...
And it feels really bad. Whenever you bring this third hero to a lane and it doesn't work out, it's just so much loss because you're also going to expect that your lane's going bad. And now Quinn's getting ganked by the supports you just killed.
Yeah, and he did do a really good job putting that damage back on a Noob, and now the Survivor skill he puts onto Omar instead because Quinn manages to get the kill, and Kaori gets killed as he shows up because both Tofu and Celery.
We'll probably see Quinn be more active than you'd expect from a TA.
Okay. Yeah, that does seem very much needed because it did feel like the greediness of this lineup was going to be a little bit too much to handle. Blast off in from the side. Tofu does land it onto Amar. He tried to dodge it with a trickery. Not quite good enough, but now tossed in. They're trying to like kite him around while still keep this damage on him so he can't jump away to the trees. Well played, Tofu.
Be one of the other 5 heroes, so even better odds for them.
Another power rune secured for Quinn. Game of Gladiators, a lot of rotations, but Quest is matching that tempo, so they're going to get a quick kill onto Ace. But they're going to go back at it on Amar.
But Quinn seems like he's just even greedier, and he's on top of the lane. So, really nice advantage for Gaming Gladiators.
And another pickoff on Akiori, and another Rolling Thunder that is ultimately going to be wasted here. So that actually gets me on a line of thought. I asked Avery this.
Matchup is because of how the offlaners are being played. Like,
okay,
the Brood kicks the support out, support goes mid. Now there's a lot of fighting mid, and you kind of give up back to the Brood. Or
dropping some mines behind, the Tombstone's out, but the Zombies and the Tombstone are both going to be taken out so quickly. TA2000 cannot morph strength fast enough, not against that heavy physical damage of a double damage TA.
Noob is lucky to be able to walk away.
In general, like, what would you say the win percentage is of a team that gets... Oh, no, Tofu! I hate it when that happens. He got the Z-Access bug. He got the kill on TA2000 anyway? Okay. It all works out like a dream for Tofu somehow. Meanwhile, Amar is going to be run down. He won't be able to jump away to the trees. Ace, he's going to stick onto him here. Now, lifesteal, I don't think that's going to be enough. You can't beat Incapacitating Bite, or maybe you can with the Wukong's command and the TP rotations coming in. Nice try, Celery, with his own steal of the ultimate, but obviously he's not nearly as tanky as the monkey. Depends on what mood I'm in, you know? Am I support today, or am I on off later? Celery runs into the smoke, actually hops away there with the Tumbler Story, but it's not good enough. But it is maybe good enough to win this fight. Noob, Rolling Thunders to get...
The Rolling Thunder, as we've said, isn't really that good versus TA. The TA will click you, the Terrorblade will click you, and you can't do any damage. So it's what? Just hoping for a big Wukongs and try to one-shot a hero?
Yeah, which I think Amar is typically one of the last people to teleport back on these high ground defenses, but he kind of needs to be here to defend this one.
I think Carry just died to a Prelude reason.
Yeah, that's real unfortunate. Jump in there from Quinn doesn't amount to much besides buildings falling. They have to wait out the meta. There's nothing else they can do at this point. Their meta and Tombstone to come up again. That's why Quest and almost immediately smoke out, try and catch Gaming Gladiators. Meanwhile, they're a little bit split. Ace is going to be the target here. Slow him down with the inhibit. They've got him. Great pickup for Quest.
Really nice kill. They need every single kill they can get. They need this Morphling Ags.
Side of the base. Yeah.
The miss?
Oh, he missed.
He has a Gossamer's Cave.
No way. Okay, that is one of the downsides of TA right now. Yeah. That Gossamer's Cave is pretty rough for you, as
Especially
you see it
when,
again.
3 heroes have it on the side of Dire.
Yeah, you're going to be missing a lot of meld strikes, but you can't miss meld strikes on these towers, on these buildings, rather. So, you know?
You can't click it.
Well,
unfortunately.
Dyer's
Can't miss
Disarm.
Desolator. Cannot miss Desolator on time.
That's true. Now that's true.
Still a minute left on Aegis. You just feel like you can't die, you know. You're still focused in the comms. With the back of your head, you're like, oh, this is, you know, what are they going to do to me?
Yeah.
If you die here in this case, you're like, oh my god. White Quinbat? I'm dead? But
Amar just casually gets picked off. Dyrachyo activates the meta after that kill. He says, that is enough for me to go for Megas at 22 minutes. They're going to force the buyback out of Amar. And hell, they might even maybe expect that Amar doesn't have buyback. The way this game is sped up so dramatically, they finally get the Aghanim Scepter on the Morphling. You get one chance to keep this going for a little bit longer. Noob, Mystic Flare, all the damage, but there goes the Manta from Dyrachyo. He's going to be fine, and he can use the Sunder on somebody if he wishes. Amar jumps in, immediately gets silenced, and he's going to die underneath the mines. The Rolling Celery Rolling Thunder that he stole away interrupted Quest from being able to help out Amar. Noob's going to jump in, jump away with a swashbuckle, immediately gets silenced up by the TA shard. Fortunately, the shield reduction will help a little bit, but not enough. TA 2000 turns around, throws out one last nuke, but it's not going to be good enough. They're going to get wiped here, and GG is going to be called. Gaming Gladiators will Quest.
really nice TA by Quinn. I would say is